All right, so let's start. To my dear royals of Africa, let's get started. Hello, hello, hello to all our beautiful royals of Africa out there. Mbolo, Mbolo, my people, Mbolo. Good afternoon. This is your queen, Queen Ngningone II. Today we're meeting again for a very important royal message. All right. So today is the 11th year passing anniversary of my father. Okay. King Paul Enembe Obam. So today's teaching will be based on one of those golden nuggets he taught me. So today I will share it with you. Okay? All right. So before we start, I would like to thank each one of you who has reached out, who has sent donation, who is offering services for the betterment of our people. It goes to my heart. It lets me know that I'm not alone in this. Thank you so much. Be divinely protected and blessed. It gives me so much strength to see that our forefathers' children are out there on their feet and ready. So thank you so much. So Let's wait a few more minutes. Let's wait about maybe 6 more minutes. Please share this live stream. Invite other people to join. They can watch it commercial free. All right, so today, I see you, my people. Hazel, I see you. Hello, my queen. Black Zeus, hello, I see you. My very own daughter of Zion, I see you, baby. Muntum Congo, I see you, my brother, I see you. Children of Israel, shalom. I see you, my people. Hazel, Ernest, my crimson queen aunt. Hey, mama, I see you. Mbolo, Bantu mother, I see you. I did receive your loving messages. Thank you so much. I love you too. Yes, our royal found her way to Kenya and has started a skincare product. That's what royals do. Oh, thank you so much, Hazel, for moderating. Thank you. Thank you. So just like I said, today we will remember my dad. He passed away on this day in 2009. He lost his battle with pancreatic cancer at age 75. So today's teaching is based on one of his teaching, which is based on one of our ancestors' teaching, because it's a famous saying he taught us that I will teach you today. All right? So, all right, let's get started. Our other royals will catch up with us. All right? So, growing up in Gabon, right? I was born in Gabon and then, was raised there around age 8 or 9 when we left the country and stuff, right? So even after my father retired and, he moved back home and stuff, we kind of remained abroad wherever we wanted to be at. So each time I would go home, all right, each time I will go home, and when it's time for me to come back, my father used to tell me something on our way to the airport. So the ride to the airport is very important. This is when, when one of us decide to go live abroad, our parents will give us the last instruction, recommendation, and everything. So they will break down the rules right there for you to, to abide by. Okay, so each time I used to leave the country, my dad used to tell me this very famous saying. Our people say, if nightfall finds you while you're still at the farm, all right, it's an indication that it's time to return. It's time to look back and go back wherever you come from, all right? So each time I used to travel, because it was my choice to live abroad, I was just called to live abroad. And my parents, being the spiritual people they respected every single one of our decisions. So they will not only respect it, but also support it. So my dad used to tell me, no matter the level of success or failure you encounter, where you're going, just know that if night falls, finds you in America, it's an indication that it's time to withdraw. It's time to head back toward the village. So it's not advised to us to camp out in the jungle, to camp out in the wilderness. It is not advised. Okay? So that saying did a lot for me in understanding it, fully. So when our parents teach us such wisdom, it's so that we could apply it on our daily, on our everyday. We should apply the wisdom we learn from our parents. So, as far as traveling is concerned, our people say if you go somewhere, let's say you left your house and set your intention that you're leaving your house to go and do X, Y, and Z. So when you get there, you do everything within your power, everything within your plans, right? To do what you set your mind to do. You have given your 100%, right? And if you feel that things are still not working, no matter what you do, things are not running smooth, it's an indication that maybe that's not where you need to live. Maybe that's not where you need to work. Maybe that's not whom you need to be married with, and so on and so on. Okay? So, if nighttime finds you at work, know that it's time to start looking elsewhere, right? Know that it's time to start dispatching your resume elsewhere. Know that it's time you come up with that business plan. All right? Some of us go and work for some people. No matter the amount of effort we bring, we put in, no matter the contribution we bring in, we are still looked down upon, we are still disrespected, we are still overlooked. All right? Know that the people who walk with you, we are spiritual beings. We are God's firstborn. We are the one he gave the melanin, the highest doses of melanin. What does it mean? We are spiritual beings. So, Tatanzambe, the angels, the ancestors, all our people who work with us, they communicate with us through signs. All right? And they guide us. They also, when they in guiding us, they always give us sign that they are in approval or they are against the path we're going. So you could see you work for some people, you show up on time, you even stay late, but you are always overlooked for promotions. You are always overlooked for raises and stuff like that. Know that your team, your spiritual team, your soldiers don't want you there to begin with. Okay? If you date a woman or you married to a man or a woman, you see that you really do every and anything to keep that family together. You do your part, you provide, you heal, you do everything you need to do. You grant the proper level of respect, the proper level of protection and everything. But you don't get any of that back. Our people were never the savages these Muzungus or Tangani described us to be, right? I gave you a glimpse of how we handle family matter. Everything is balanced. The creator Tatanzambe didn't create us to become slave to anybody, not to the Muzungus, not to the Chinese, not to whomever else out there, and not to our own people. All right? Blessings to you too, dear Queen Ezo. So we always have to know when is that time to hit the door. All right? If you are with a partner who disrespects you, the minute that ink is dried off the marriage certificate, they think they can treat you anyhow. They can tell you about anything. Or just because in their mind that you trap, or because you guys have a few kids, you sharing ownership on stuff, drop them. Because the way our people work, you will see that there's certain blessings they will not dare release to you as long as you paired with the wrong person. They will show you, signs. They will let you know that where you are is not where we want you to be. Each one of you has a purpose, and we will live, pathetic lives if we never get to find out what our purpose in life is and put it into execution. So the sole goal of our ancestors, those accompanying us, they want to make sure that you walk into your life purpose, because only then you will be fulfilled, only then you will be happy, only then you will be divinely abundant, but divinely blessed and divinely protected. All right, that's why I told you in one of the previous video that, playing copycat is not a royal thing to do, because us royal, we didn't come by mistake. Don't believe anybody on earth is a mistake. Even the children that were not planned, the arrival of which were not planned, they just pop up. Don't ever call any human being a mistake. Okay? We have so many chances from not making it, from conception until birth. So trust and believe, those who are here walking this earth, they have their place. They belong. They have a role to play as far as humanity as a whole is a concern. Okay, is concerned. So always keep that in mind. If it's a friendship, you give, and the people around, they just like, like they feel that you need their presence, like you need their friendship or whatever they're doing with you. My royals, remember what I'm telling you, what my father taught me. Say, as you go, if nightfall finds you in America, know that you have a home to return to. And nobody will judge you, nobody will expect or anything of you, but just come back to us. All right? So always try to find that place of peace, in your life. If your place of peace is a craft, let's say you love baking, you have that gift that when you bake a cake, people will be licking their fingers. They're showing you that your gift is in baking. So you do whatever you need to do. Find courses, find whatever you need to do to get more knowledge and get it started. From those cakes you will be selling, you maybe start selling it at little school events or wherever. With those cakes, you will build mansion. Okay? So to bring it back to us, I think that there's enough things we can look around. Those of our children who were stolen from us, our ancestors did every and anything for them to get out of slavery and for them to be recognized as human beings and citizens of these countries. But wherever you look, the story is the same. There's no such thing as a safe place for the Africans outside Africa. We are very often forced to see reality that the same laws which apply to others, don't apply to us. When it comes to us, it's a whole different protocol. So many of us have grown used to abuse. Oh, well, we just expect the worst. No, my people. We no longer have to live like that. We no longer anybody's slave. Okay, remember I told you, nobody is born as slave. People enslave other human beings. Okay? So in whatever situation, just like I told you, the hand that gives rules, some people give for the wrong reason. They know that spiritual law, so they give, so they could rule over people. They could tell people what to do. So always make sure you keep your life and that of your loved ones in a perfect, balance, in a perfect, kind of the right equilibrium. So as much as you receive, try to give. And you can give what you can give time. Giving a smile is already a lot. Letting somebody know like, hey, I wish I could pay you back, but I truly appreciate what you're doing for me. Okay? So always set this healthy boundary. Always know that you are free. You are nobody's slave. Nobody can trap you. Just like they couldn't trap Kunta Kinte. That man ran and he even lost a foot, but he stayed Kunta in his mind. So this is the attitude we need to have as we're preparing for our exodus. All right? So you are nobody's slave. You are nobody's buffer. You are nobody's fallback guy. You are nobody's option. You are a beautiful and deserving royal of Africa. So in wearing our crowns, we have to remember to cut unhealthy ties. You know, if you have someone next to you, that person needs to help build you up to be that strong queen you should be. And you need to help build them up to be that strong king they need to be. Okay? And when you find yourself in an equation where the person is not interested about building you up whatsoever, but the person is interested in getting whatever they can get from you, bust a move. Get out of that. Okay? So that's why I always say it's very, very important that we maintain peace in our home. Because only when you have peace around you, you can think clearly. Okay? And then you can receive guidance from the other side. My late mother would appear to me and give me a whole business plan on what I need to execute and stuff like that. Such messages can only come to us if we favor peace around us. Nothing else but peace, love, unity, harmony, stuff like that. Okay? So that is today's message. Wherever nightfall finds you, remember these words that my father taught me. He said, don't think that you have to go there and be there no matter what you go through. Remember, if nightfall finds you in America, know that is an indication to head back. All right? So as we're preparing to head back, we have to also put our lives in order. Okay? You have to understand that people who have been enslaved, if they don't seek help, to heal from all that pain, they will try to be a master to somebody else. They will try to be, they will try to exploit other people because that's what they come from. That's the culture they come from. So in doing that, in being around people like that, you have to remember, my father also taught me, never get anything you wouldn't be willing to let go. Okay? Should it become a hindrance in your life, no matter how much you love it, let it go. Because we are born free. We are not slave to anybody. We are not slave to anything. We are not slave to any career. We are born free. So freedom means a lot to me. Freedom in everything. Leo Wright, I see you, my royal. All right. So we need to keep all that in mind. Sometimes you try to work out a relationship with some people or a group of people, but every minute they throw on your face, you're not one of us. You don't belong. You don't do this. You don't do that. Say, oh, well, guess what? Withdraw. Take away your royal energy. Dismiss them from your presence, or dismiss yourself from their presence. Okay? She complains about slavery, but does say nothing about the human trafficking. I think we have a troll, okay? The human trafficking is because your people won't leave us alone. The human trafficking was made possible when the United States, NATO, and their clan, found it was a good idea to murder the Colonel Muammar Gaddafi, who had a plan to get us our own communication satellite and start our own currency. Okay? Since some idiot on the planet can only exist through feasting, all right, from other human beings, that's why the human trafficking has resumed in Africa. Okay? So, yes, slavery, you guys came and took us as slaves, but today you guys are the new slaves. Go and watch my video, Dear White People. So when you were hanging our people on trees, right, setting them up on fire, calling them fruits of trees, you know, whipping them to submission for centuries, you didn't know that that system you're helping set up will one day enslave you. Now you're running to Supreme Court to stop the mandate. You guys made the mandates, all right, when it was for black people, right? They can't go to this place, they can't sit on the seat in the bus, yada, 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 yada. All right? Now you're coming and troll on us. Yeah, you need to come and build your slave quarter next to mine, idiot. Come and troll again. All right, my people. He comes and troll. They always like to come and point, oh, black people are doing this. Yeah, go and get your shot. Wear your mask. Obey your mandate. Our people have been complying for centuries. Now it's your turn to comply. They lied to you, all right? You will never be a king if you're not born of a royal lineage. You guys thought you could become kings one day. Too bad, all right? Go take your shot and get out of my chat. All right. They're always murdering our leaders. I mean, currently, America is financing so-called rebel in Ethiopia. So what's up with that? What's up with that? You know, starting wars. So we can never get a break. So all our brains could flee and come here and serve them. Their time is up, my people. All right, we have 52 in the chat and only 29. So my royal, please go up on those likes. All right. So in any relationship, just like I said, in any relationship, our people taught us that the power has always belonged to the people. All right. The power to the people. When the people say enough is enough, yeah, enough will be enough. Because the tyrant needs subject. For him to even still wear the title as tyrant, he needs to find subject willing, you know, to lay themselves so they work all over them. All right. So that's the message for today. So wherever nightfall finds you, my people, remember, it's time to head back toward the village. It's time to regroup. It's time to think again. It's time to come up with a new plan. Okay? I'm actually from Central Europe, and we had nothing to do with colonization. The only European crown that did not take part into colonization and slavery is the Russian crown. Okay? The Romanov dynasty did not touch. In the contrary, they opposed to slavery. They went to the Pope and told the Pope that he was wrong for giving the green light on slavery. All the other European countries, what did they do? They were buying slaves after they captured by the others. Yes, all of you are guilty of that. And by the way, the Uralic tribes, tell your fellow white people that after 400 years, right, those relics you guys have in your museum, you will be slapped with all kinds of curses, by just looking at them. One of them is blindness. Many of you are scheduled to become blind as you go and see sacred things that were not meant for general public. So run and tell your little friends, okay? Austro-Hungarians or whatever. They all participated. All I can say, the only crown that did not participate, and if you wonder why they wiped them out, are the Romanov of Russia. And that's the only European crown I could say was ordained by God. Because at the end of the day, God spoke to them and told them that Africans were his people, were human beings. So don't come and troll on my chat. You're not talking to a dummy. I'm here to correct the lies of your forefathers. You guys had a nice ride, right? So we were under 500 years of colonization too. Okay, and then you know my pain, so you don't come and tell me what to say, all right? If you were under colonization, you wouldn't feel bothered for somebody to bring up their painful history. So I don't even know why you're there. Let me get this full out. This is the royal house of Nubia, okay? You are not allowed here. Okay, to my beautiful royals of Africa, remember to set healthy boundaries with everybody and observe the sign. Sometimes you want to embark into a career, right? You want to embark into sometimes you want to embark into a career, but at the same time, you know, at the same time, all the signs are there to let you know that this is not really the path you should embark into. This is not really your purpose in life. You could do whatever, you could get all the degrees, you could, but and then when you try to turn these degrees into money, you stuck, right? It happens because those who accompany us in this journey called life, they're letting you know by that, hey, my son, hey, my daughter, this is not what I really want for you to do, or this is not what, you know, you are meant to follow as a career on earth. All right? In everything, all right? People will respect you only when you leave them, you leave them no choice, all right? You leave them no choice but respect you, and then they will respect you. Now, currently, what is happening, we have all the sign that the time for the return has come. Okay, we got out of slavery, we went through segregation and then the civil rights and stuff, but in 2020, they still execute one of us on the street, and you still see a bunch of them, you know, coming around and okay, my daughter Hazel, let me make you a moderator. Okay, clean house over there, my queen. So, you know, we went from you know, slave until, you know, the Jim Crow time, and then okay, but in 2020, they killed one of our sons on the street, and you saw many of them justifying like, oh, he should have just complied. He should have just, these people treat their animals better than they treat us. So it's basically all the indication out there. Nighttime has found us in America. Now they're coming with the critical race theory. So they're calling our suffering a theory. It's like, it's just a theory. It's not even true that there's a race problem. So the people who dare complain about it, you know, who not even complain, who want to, you know, bring it in remembrance, because they say, oh, they have museum and stuff, so they will remember history and stuff. Not when it comes to the African people history. Whomever want to teach it, or whomever want to say things as they happen, oh, they get banned. Now it's like they don't beating us, they don't hanging us on tree, they don't torturing us. Now they're not tapping our mouth. So we shouldn't dare even to talk about it. Yes, nightfall has found us indeed, my people. It's time we head back. They can have it, you know. Tell yourself they can have it. They can have whatever. They can have whatever they claim as theirs. And all we need to do is tell them good luck. That's it. And make sure that nonsense they did, they never do that again. That's why unity is crucial. Yep. They want to bury the truth. They want to bury the truth. It's not, they're afraid that their children are, what did they say? It makes their children look bad. When you were hanging people on trees, you were even taking your children to sea. Not because we're in 2020, all of a sudden, everything should be hidden. So that's why I don't trust any of them. You want us to trust, but you're not even allowing me to tell my people's history without you banning me, without you blocking me, without, how should I even trust you that I should come and vote for you? No. To those Republicans who want to beat the globalists, it starts with a candid truth. It starts with a candid apology. Because today they're fighting, but what they don't want to admit, they've been in cahoots, whether Democrats or Republicans. They've been working together. That's the only time they get along, is to keep us oppressed, to keep us under their knee, to keep us under their foot. But, well, I'm sorry, but healing, real healing begins with admitting the truth. Admitting the truth. But as you know, they're not my problem. I'm here to help heal my people. But I'm just pointing out that they're not fooling anybody. The United States is Wakanda. No, my royal. You have rulership only at the place the Creator has established you as a people. Our stuff were broken into two. The reason why they couldn't take over Africa without the Africans, because it's the place the Creator establishes us as people. And that's where our power, our strength reside. They tried to wipe us out like they did the Native Americans here, but the more of us they were killing, the more we were having babies. So it kind of discouraged them to the point they just started having us as slaves. No, they don't trust each other. They don't trust each other. I can tell you that mighty America and the love affair between America and France is fizzling. America is backstabbing them, taking deals from French. At the end of the day, it's business. There's no friends in politics. Yeah. They're becoming very... Oh, I heard the coup in Guinea. They remove a French puppet. And who helped remove the French puppet? Americans helped local remove the French puppet. So they could try to become the new masters over there. Because we know ultimately none of them cares. They dare to take, kill, rape, murder, ransack. All that. Ernest Parker. Hey, Papa, how are you? Send me an email. Send me an email. I heard you live in my backyard. We need your help. We do. Yeah, they're backstabbing each other. They backstab each other. The only time they get along is to dominate over us. They've been viewing us as food. Do you know what the Berlin Conference of 1884 through 1885 was about? It was about them uniting to terrorize us, to ensure we never rise from that. So they went to their conference to decide to split Africa like a piece of cake, because guess what? They were fighting each other. Sometimes they will snatch, when they used to snatch our people, they used to brand them with a hot iron, brand them the seal of whichever crown capture our person. So they were even fighting over slaves, over Africans they have captured to enslave, until they decided to grow up and make friends and say, hey, we all gonna get something. So they went to their Berlin conference to decide what piece of the cake France gonna get, what piece of the cake Britain gonna get, what piece of the cake Spain gonna get, what piece of the cake Portugal gonna get, what piece of the cake the Dutch gonna get. I mean, they rose above their differences to ensure we are down forever. So that's what I tell our people. While others are uniting for our demise, we are still there pulling each other's hair. We need to stop that. All right, that was their Berlin conference was about. For the crumble of Africa, they gathered. The arch enemies sat in the same room. All right, that, oh, we're not gonna fight each other in front of these savages. Let's just do this. If you wonder why there's only one Spanish-speaking country in Africa, let me give you the 411 on that. So Spain didn't have a presence in Africa because their exploration or whatever they were doing, their conquest, where they had all their eyes in the Americas. So once French, Dutch, British, German, Italian, all these people got there, Spain wanted a presence in Africa. So they wanted a little piece of the African cake, right? And Portugal had a lot of land there. Our kingdom fell under Portuguese, and then it changed hand. I think French beat their behind, or whatever they decided. We were out of the picture. So Portugal, he had a lot of land in Africa, told Spain, well, guess what? I give you a piece of Africa called now Equatorial Guinea. And Portugal say, well, I don't have any presence in the Americas. And then Spain gave Brazil to Portugal. If you wonder why there's only one country in Latin America that speaks Portuguese and one country in Africa that speaks Spanish, that's the reason. So they shared us around like a little cake, but here we are. No matter what, we rose from that. We rose, and we're still rising, and will continue to rise. They cannot stop us. They cannot stop us. They can never stop us. So our rulership is where the Creator established our ancestors. So our sons over there with money, move, go back home. You can't fight them within their walls. You cannot. Look at our son Kobe Bryant. The minute he started talking about starting his own academy, starting his own league, starting his own sneaker and everything, an accident was quickly, happened quickly. You can't, our people say you can't kill the bee within his hive. When he goes flying, yeah, but if you go to the hive and try to kill it, it's not wise. So if you want to fight everybody, anybody, go home. Go and start your league home. Go and fight them from home. Leave their walls. Okay? So this is today's message, okay? Those of our children who want to stay here and fight and think they could ever get anything, if you don't want to see all the white people unite, because one thing they get straight, okay, we can give them this and that, just a little, or before they become greedy. You know what they say about us, that we always ask for more. We always ask for more. Hey, we always ask for more. People who didn't ask to come here, they come and snatch you, or come and stole you from your homeland, and now they always ask for more. Let them have it, my people. Let them keep it. Let them have it. So that's what you need to know, my dear royals. So today I was like, okay, today's message, I had a different message. But since today is Papa passing anniversary, I'm like, I'm going to share that wisdom with our people. Wherever nightfall finds you, know it's time to head back toward the village. In your job, in your place of residence, in your relationship, in your business. Some businesses you have started, you did every and anything, but it's not working. Maybe that's not your calling, okay? So as you could see, our people wisdom ensures that we never fall slave to anything or anybody. All right, my people. So I don't know if we will ever, ever like kind of get peace. We can get peace. Like I told you, once a slave, always a slave in the eyes of your former masters. Those of our children who think, they can build empires here, that these people will allow to stand, are mistaken. Anything, at a drop of a dime, they can charge you with all kinds of things, and take away your freedom and take away everything you worked for. So absolutely. You know what we do when somebody wrongs us? When we leave, we just shake the dust off our feet and walk away and never look back. It's a matter of time you will hear that person or these people's life are on fire. You will feel sorry for them, the kind of karma that's going to come their way. So we need to stick together. We need to stand as one. Anybody bringing any other, stories, just let them go. Okay? I'm sorry. What has, the way we were doing things, or the way we've been doing things, has led to what? Nothing. Our people are still divided. Our people are divided here. Our people are divided back at home. These are the issues we need to bring to the table. How do we organize in a way where, right, our people are not divided? Yeah, we're human beings and stuff, but how do we, get our people understand that we have to stand as one, especially when it comes to freedom? Because that's what we want. We want freedom, that we need to stand as one. Okay? Anybody bringing divisive stuff, they're at war. Okay? Because when my stuff is broken, I can't really, give somebody the real blow I should give them, because my stuff is broken. So Africa is broken. They took our children. They took our wealth. Our number one wealth is our children. That's what my father told me. That's what his father told him. So we have to, bring balance in all our relationship. If you involve with a woman, my dear, I've done this, I've done that. I try to do everything in my power to let you know that I care, to let you know that I love you, but you put me through the ringers, you play these mind games, separate yourself. Because when you act in obedience, when you let Tata Nzambe know, yeah, you send me this, you show me the sign and everything, and I'm acting accordingly, when you allowing divine guidance, when you allow, Tata Nzambe and our ancestor to guide you, you can't go wrong. You may find yourself crying hard over something somebody did, but if you act in obedience, you took that leap of faith, it won't take long before you kick back and smile, looking all pretty. All right? So we have to accept divine guidance. Another little thing I want to make sure our people understand. I hear some people out there say, oh, our ancestors are not God. No, they're not God, all right? Our ancestors were dead, we are dead, but Jesus came back and all this thing. My people, let me just break this down to you. Our elders teach us that God doesn't know us as an individual. Our people have to understand that for them to successfully enslave us and maintain us as slaves, they have to touch on our spirituality. They know we're spiritual people. They know we are God people. No matter what, we need God in our life. So they tackle on that. Anything they ask you to stay away from, do the opposite, because the key to our liberation is there. Your enslaver can never give you a real book that will set you free. Never. Okay? So since our ancestors are in the spirit realm, they're the one who take our petitions, our prayers to the angels, because there's a hierarchy. And then the angels to Tata Nzambe, the people in the Ife religion call it orishas. So who carries it to your orisha? Your ancestors. Okay? So this is the hierarchy. Why? Another thing, they have a vested interest in you. You are their blood. And they count on you to reincarnate. So when they torture our priests, they knew that ancestor acknowledgement is a major weapon. So of course they demonize them. Whoa, they this and that, but they're raising statues to their vicious ancestors who set people on fire, who had people hang on trees, who were torturing people. So some of our kids, that's why a lot of Christians are still the mockery of people. And the Christianity was brought to divide us. I'm telling you, in our families, there's like clans. Those who became Christian and took and ran with it, they be fighting the other ones who maintain that balance. Oh, okay. It's for the same Bible. They kill our people. It was convert or die. Why would you put your faith in it? Why would you put all your heart and soul? I told you people, we are from the Old Testament. Our people are of the Old Testament. This is where we are. Eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Okay? The slave obey your master and all these things. We don't know that part. We don't know that part. Even King David himself, he called on the spirit of King Saul for guidance. That little detail, they forgot to remove it from the Bible, right? Because ancestors play a role in carrying your petition, in letting you know. Sometimes you may not be in tune to get the messages from Tata Nzambe. Sometimes your mind may be busy or distracted by other things. But This is where your ancestors come. This is where they come in. This is your life purpose. This is what we want you to do. This is, if you have people, come, seeking after you, this is who we want you to marry, and so on. So because they're already in the other side. But they lie to you, like you can go by your side. Hey, God, blah, blah, blah. He knows you individually. He knows you through the covenant he had with your ancestors. That's why Chinese relate to God through Buddha, others relate to God through whomever. Us African, we relate to him through our ancestors. Okay, my lovely royals. Okay. So thank you for tuning in today. We will continue more teachings. Yeah. Yes, my father was a diplomat, a dignitary, yes, and a king, married to a crown queen. So, to my dear royals, do you guys have any questions before we wrap up? I love you all my royals. I love you, Hazel. And thank you for your donations. It goes a long way, in keeping this going. I'm so honored. So to all those who have, donated, thank you so much. Your queen greatly appreciated. All right, because everything has been out of pocket. I don't complain, but I let you know that it could get heavy. But thank you for thinking of me. Blessing unto you, my people. All right, make sure you maintain peace in your homes. Okay, I know that a lot of us have, we were born in dysfunctional family and everything, but don't get all boiled up, against family members when they do things. Some people are just in our lives to help us. Thank you, Hazel. Thank you for blessing your queen. Some people are just in our lives, to help us ascend. It means they force us to learn lessons, So you can always look back and like, wow, I learned so much from what they put me through, Because as long as you remain innocent, pure in intention, whatever thing they will put you through, you will overcome it. You will. We are divinely protected. Mbolo. Kana. Mbolo. I see one of our queens showing up. Thank you. Thank you for blessing your queen. Hazel, thank you so much. May you never lack. Thank you. It will be multiplied. Oh, you are welcome, Soelo. You are welcome. So stay strong. Okay, protect one another. Even the people you don't agree with, send a message across. This is an African problem. If I have beef with my sister, let me tell her all the anger I have next time I see you. I am not to discuss my sister with you. That's the attitude we should have when they want to bait us in committing evil. All right? Because as above, so below. If you open your mouth and tell them, oh, get them, get so and so, get them, you are removing the protection from one another. Don't do that. When they approach you with oh, did you hear, did you see so and so, say, so what? So what? Get on their behind. Akiba. Monye yonomba. Akiba bring. We have Kanan Kembi. You know, she's thanking me in fun. Yeah, one of our queen has showed up. Okay. So, thank you. Sierra Leone, Mbolo. And I would like you to kind of, you know, if you want to kind of, there's a channel on YouTube. I don't know, they are called Tuna Shaky. I will put the link. That channel is good in giving you information on the politics. I want you guys to also keep your eyes in Africa, what's going on over there. That, you know, is called Tuna Shaky. I will put the link. Follow them when it comes to politics and stuff like that. They let you in on everything, because the censorship here is ridiculous. You know, they act like the other world doesn't exist. Nothing is happening there while they're going around destroying everything. You know, preparing coups, arming rebels. All these things these Democrats love to do. I love you too, my people. Amanda English. Thank you. All right. So unity. We will start organizing in groups. You know, I will tell you more when we're ready. You know, we have to find peace. Don't let whatever they do, whatever they say, distract you. When you home, you know, always give thanks. Those who accompany us, love, gratitude. When you make it home after a long day, oh, my people, thank you. You took me safely and you brought me back safely. I thank you. Thank you, Tata Zambe. Thank you. Because you have legions on the other side walking with you. So acknowledging them is very important. Okay? So cleanse, detox. One more thing I wanted to share with us. If you ever get in trouble, let's say you get incarcerated or arrested, if your baby get arrested and stuff, the day you pick him up from jail, take him straight to the beach. Okay? This is what our parents do with us to cut the ties. Because when you go to jail and stuff, these spirits, that for some reason they found you and take you back there. Okay? These people, they have these places covenanted. They make money from incarcerating us. So to them, it's a big business. They do that in Jamaica. See, our people are never lost. So when your baby gets released from any kind of detention, take them to the beach. Have them bath with those clothes they had in jail. Take them. Oh, thank you. Saba energy just blessed me. Thank you. Be blessed and it shall be multiplied. Okay? So have them take a bath and, you know, leave those clothes in the water and have him wear new clothes. Even for those who haven't done that, if you remember what you were wearing, go and cut that tie. Cut that thing that will try to draw you back there for whatever reason. It seems like when one of us has been there, like they have a GPS on you to locate you. So you cut that tie. Okay, my lovelies. Thank you so much. Oh, wow, Leo, right. Thank you for blessing your queen. Thank you. It shall be multiplied, and it will. Those who do for me will do for you. Thank you. Do you have an overthrow the government and Federal Reserve reach? FBA Nigel. Oh no, no, my prince. What we need to overthrow is their military bases on our land. They camped out on our land. That's what we need to worry about, getting out there. All right, my people. So stay united, stay strong. Love vibration is very healing. So when you see one another, always smile. Hey, hey, my brother, I see you. Hey, my sister, I see you. Hey, my king. Hey, my prince. Hey, my queen. You know, I see you. We are invisible to them. We must see each other. Okay? All right, my lovelies. So that was all for today. So I love you all. Be the Monkoses you are born to be. Okay? Be the Monkoses. The Monkoses are kings like no other. Some of our, they hate spending money on their families. How you think you're going to be blessed? God and our ancestor bless you when you take care of the soul they put under your care. Some of our sons, when they dare spend some money, they become angry. They have to remind everybody, oh, I spend this. No, Monkosi, don't act like that. They invaded the planet and destroyed it. Now Mother Nature is roaring because they don't respect anything. They don't respect God's creation. Okay, my lovely royals, so that would be all for today. As usual, I love you guys very much. Peace in your homes, love in your heart, and unity at all time, 24/7. Okay? Be a Munkosi out there. Okay? And to all our daughters, you are very loved and cherished. We have shortcomings, but we'll get there. We'll get there. You are the mama of humanity. All right. Thank you, my lovely royals. Peace, love, and unity. Mwah. Until tomorrow. Take care.